KECO in Elk City, Nathan Landry and you. Hey, 29 degrees. Enjoy the warm weather, Landry.
Nathan,
actually, I thought yesterday afternoon was really quite mild and lovely.
Yes, but if I have a complete body breakdown on the air, are you prepared to take me unto the hospital?
Yes.
Yesterday was pretty nice. Isn't today supposed to be about like yesterday?
Yeah.
But tomorrow
yesterday she thanked
will be very different.
For oiling that front door.
You know why?
This morning when
oiling that
she
front door?
wakes, she won't be thankful anymore.
So that when he goes out for his morning breakfast burrito with Warren Buffett, she won't hear him?
She'll never know how much I cared. Just that I couldn't stay.
He cared so much, he had to leave.
And I'll never know the reason why I always run away.
I
don't get that. That's one of those things I don't get. I know there are people like this. I don't know if I've ever met one or not. I'm sure there are people like this, though. People who are scared of relationships.
Fear of commitment.
Fear of being in love.
Bogged down.
Fear of, I can't do that. I got to be free to go.
Living your rambling
other
life.
Places.
I got to be free to go hang out with my bros, with Scoogie and Fat Tyler.
I get it when you're 19.
I don't on to the next town.
I don't get it when you're 30. Whatever. Hey, they want to say thank you at Barbara Dyson Ford because you guys picked them a lot last year. Buying vehicles, servicing vehicles, you guys came to them a lot. And they know you've got options. There are a lot of choices, but you chose them. And they really, really appreciate that. And they say if you need them this year, they're going to be there, northeast part of Elk City. If you need them, they'll be there this year. BarbaraDysonFord.net.
Nathan, I've been watching a lot of This Is Us in 3.5 to 4 minute segments.
Because you're scared of committing to it, Landry. I understand. You're like those people.
That bunch, that Pearson bunch, they're troubled.
Oh, my
they're
goodness.
all troubled.
That is such a good show.
They are also troubled.
What's his name?
Kevin.
No. What's his name? Aaron Sorkin was right. Conflict is fabulous. There's so much conflict. Conflict is so gripping. It is so entertaining. We love conflict. That's why I advocate it in advertising. Put conflict in your ads. People love it.
Every episode, somebody's really upset.
Yeah.
In fact, every scene, somebody's really
No, they're not. See, I just got really upset when you said that.
Everybody is always either crying or screaming or hugging, including Justin Hartwell, the tracker.
225-9697. I wonder how disappointed Down Deep, even though it's the number one show, allegedly, I wonder if Down Deep, he's super disappointed that the quality of Tracker is so far below the quality of This Is Us.
It's the number one show?
I think so.
How long has it been on the air?
This is third season.
How long has This Is Us been off the air?
Oh, I don't know, Landry. 22. What was it, 2022-ish?
It's pretty good.
So 3 or 4 years has been off. Oh, yeah, he did not lack for work opportunities, okay?
Well, I mean, he did the Noel Diary somewhere in there.
When you are that handsome, and he can act.
Can he?
Well, yeah.
It's a fair question.
He beats a lot of those Canadian actors in the Christmas movies. Text us at 225-9697, 14 degrees, 2 miles northeast of Hammond. Good morning, you two polecats. You can text us at 225-9697. Okay, on advice of counsel and a listener, I went and bought an antifreeze checker yesterday. I went to a local auto appliance store. I went to a local store and I bought an antifreeze tester, and I don't know if I did it right because it didn't have the balls in it. You know, the colored balls?
Yeah.
It didn't have that.
Pink and yellow or pink and green?
It didn't have those. It had arrows. And I'm not sure I did it right. I don't know if I know what I'm doing.
Are the arrows pointing toward
because the arrow
antifreeze
you
aisle?
fill it up with the antifreeze, and then you look for where, and then there's it's in my car. I should go get it in the next break. And it's got, okay, this is good to -5, good to -20, good to -30, good to -50. Okay.
And what are you good to?
Well, mine goes all the way beyond that. So I've either got fabulous antifreeze that's good up to -90, or the tester just doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know, Landry.
Is the fluid, the antifreeze fluid, what they also put in your car to wash your windshield?
Better not be.
If they did, it would probably keep your windshield from freezing.
If they did that, I am going to go talk to Godfrey
What?
at the service station.
What happens if the windshield freezes? What happens then?
You don't go anywhere.
Then will you be able to see through it? If it freezes.
Have you ever? I know you have.
Cold and freezing.
Remember, you park outside, and of course, you get sleet or ice and whatnot, and you scrape, and it's so thick. You scrape and scrape and scrape to get a hole this size just to look out of right in front of you. I mean, the size of a less than a basketball, Landry.
Uh-huh.
A tiny.
But what you do is then you start the car, hopefully, turn the heater on. And then at 20 minutes later, when it starts heating, that hole slowly enlarges from the size of a golf ball to the size of a tennis ball.
Right.
And that's when you leave. And you can.
Oh, man.
One eye can see through the windshield.
Man, sorry, but I can't stand that tester you bought. Oh, did you buy one? Huh? Did you try one? Did you buy one? And I said when I bought it, I said to the guy, I said, so are these accurate? Oh, yeah. Of course he's going to say that. He's selling it. Sorry, but I can't stand that tester you bought. Did you buy one? Did you buy one? Did you buy one of those testers with the arrows in it? The two red arrows?
Do they sell the testers with the plastic balls
I
them?
don't. I don't.
Float?
I only saw this one. That's what I think. Maybe the ball tester. Maybe that's what I should be asking. Who in Western Oklahoma has an antifreeze checker that has the colored balls in it?
Gomer.
That actually works.
Gomer's last name was Pyle, but was he Goober Pyle? I mean, were their fathers brothers? Wouldn't that have to be the case?
You can get some rubbing alcohol and pour in your windshield wiper fluid jug as well, so it does not freeze. Pour rubbing alcohol in your windshield wiper fluid, and that will keep it from freezing.
Isopropyl?
Yes, I have seasoned firewood for sale. 225-9697.
What do you season your firewood with? Is it Lowry's?
Dry rub.
Is it
It's
a dry
just
rub?
a delicious, delicious.
Any of that Cajun seasoning?
Mick, Mick.
Molly McButter?
No, who makes the seasoning?
Lowry seasoned salt.
No, the other. Who makes the seasoning? It starts with MC.
McKeefer?
Oh my
McElroy?
goodness, I am so old. I can't
McKesson's?
remember anything.
We have all kinds of meat seasoning at home. All kinds.
You have to season, Landry.
I love seasoned meat.
225-9697. I've had one of those in the past and ended up throwing it in the garbage. Where can I get a good tester? Where can I get a good antifreeze tester?
Let's ask Chopper Dave. By the way, Chopper Dave is a meat expert. Literally a meat expert. He says, go Texas style. Salt, pepper, and garlic.
Texas style salt, pepper, and garlic. Oh, so do they make it? Is Texas style a brand, or is that just he's saying that's how they do it in Texas? All they use is salt, pepper, and garlic.
Oh, they go big in Texas.
Oh, they're huge. Everything's big.
Salt,
in Texas.
pepper, and garlic.
McCormick, yes. Thank you, Rusty Rickard. McCormick. I can see, Landry. Yes. I can see the packaging. I can see the red M, and I could not. That's how old I'm getting. I could not come up with the word McCormick. Oh, thank you, Rusty. 225-9697. Text us and let us know where can Old Brew here get a good antifreeze tester, because I bought one yesterday that I'm pretty sure is not good with the arrows, the two red arrows in it, and I don't think it works. I think I need the balls.
Are you sure that what you bought is not actually a pregnancy tester?
Well, it did direct me to urinate into it, which I did. Good news.
Wolverine!
Good news.
Wolverine!
My body fluids are good to negative 45. McCormick, thank you. 225-9697. 225-9697. McCormick, another listener texted us, McCormick. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do appreciate all the help that you're giving to me. 96.5 KECO is the early morning show. Nathan, Landry, and you. And Landry, we have not even talked about the weather yet. Can you believe we're 15 minutes past 7 and we haven't even talked about?
We have showed great restraint today. But if you think the next 45 minutes won't be chock full of weather tidbits.
You know, I'm glad.
Crazy.
We may need to do this, what our listener is saying. He said, you don't want one of those windshield washer jugs to freeze and bust. He said, I priced a windshield washer jug for a Dodge Durango. It was over $300 for the well that you keep the windshield wiper fluid in, in your car. $300 for one of those.
Goodness.
So don't let it freeze. So rubbing alcohol. Mm-hmm. Okay, but now I'm back to my question. Everybody, I need your help. Where can I get a good antifreeze tester? I mean, do they even sell the good ones to the public? Is it like medical devices? You got to go to a doctor to actually get a real stethoscope? Is it one of those deals where they don't let the general public get the good stuff? They'll sell you something, but it's not real. Like what I bought yesterday. Yeah. I mean,
go down to Words, see if they have one.
They don't sell.
Well, no, but they're in the business.
I know. I want one of my own, Landry.
We'll see if they'll give you one.
Yeah, because businesses make money by giving away their product.
Taylor's. Go down to the mechanic shop. Just see if they'll sell you one.
An antifreeze. Where can one get an antifreeze tester that actually works? I need one that actually works. Here we go. Professional. Oh, professional.
I'm wondering, for the vehicles that are parked outdoors, like apparently most vehicles are now because people with garages don't use them to park their vehicles in, how often over the weekend when the temperatures are below freezing, around zero, how many times does a vehicle need to be started to let the motor run for a while? And is that advised that you run vehicles that are outside for a while when it's super cold to keep everything from freezing up, to make sure it can keep running? I mean, what is the advice on that? 225-9697, are you supposed to start up vehicles that stay outdoors during extremely cold weather like we're going to have this weekend?
Oh, you mean just randomly?
Just start it up, once or twice a day, just even if you're not going anywhere, just to let the motor run.
Good idea.
So if the whole thing doesn't freeze over.
Remember that big winter storm? Remember in 21, that winter storm?
No.
I did that at Mom and Dad's. I went by and
just start up the car?
Dad was taking a brief medical vacation. Yeah, I went over and started her car.
Oh, yeah, it was super cold.
In fact, I may have even driven it around. I think I did. I think I drove
February?
it. I think I drove it to Atwoods.
Man, it was cold. That was super cold.
Okay. I've been told that Napa has them. The ones with the balls.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told Napa has them.
Boren's?
Boren's Auto Parts.
Boren's Auto Parts on the east side of Oak City. Was that a bowling alley first? Did I dream that?
That's a good question. And somebody texted me, Amazon has one.
Boren Auto Parts, east side of Oak City.
But you know what?
Was it a bowling alley before it was an auto parts?
Look at that. Professional grade.
There we go.
Professional grade. But it won't get here until Wednesday.
June.
It won't get here till after the weather's gone.
Oh,
man. Tester. Well, this looks just like. I'm just shopping online. Okay, okay, this is similar to what I bought. What I bought is a lot like that. And I just don't know.
Nathan, that's a sphygmomanometer. You take your blood pressure with that. That's where you got Jones. That's where you got cheesed. Look at you. Rapid test. It's a COVID tester and antifreeze and coolant tester. So you can test your antifreeze, your coolant, and see if you have COVID. But it's rapid. It's rapid, Nathan. There's no waiting. You spit in it? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, this looks professional. This looks professional grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is.
Upton pieces. I think I have a pair of Uptons. Upton? Does that make you an Upton girl?
Uh-huh. Boy, this is it's getting crazy.
Nathan, what is the best Billy Joel song? That was part of at least one episode of This Is Us. Miguel said Piano Man and Captain
Jack.
No, the husband.
Oh, I thought you meant the Billy Joel. There's a Billy Joel song called Captain Jack.
Who was the husband? Was he Jack?
He was Jack. Yeah, Jack was the husband.
Jack and Miguel were best friends. Jack said it was She's Always a Woman to Me, and Miguel said Piano Man or vice versa.
Okay. That's how I dismiss everything now. Say anything to me, Landry. Say the most inflammatory thing to me that you can think of
The most inflammatory
on air that won't get you fired or killed. Something.
Boy, freedom is terrible.
Okay. The most dismissive. I love that character.
Freedom is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that is the most inflammatory.
I hate babies and puppies. Okay.
That is pretty inflammatory.
That is a great reply to everything. Just say okay.
Okay.
You are the dumbest. I hate you. I hate your guts. Okay.
But you can't just say it with any tone. Okay. It has to be okay. You have to say it dismissively. Okay.
Just suck some tap water in it, and you'll know if it's working. My antifreeze tester. My sorry antifreeze tester I bought yesterday.
That's true. Put some tap water in
How will I know?
Because it will say, well, you don't have any antifreeze. It's just water. See?
Yeah.
You need a baseline, Nathan. You need a baseline.
Right? A control?
Control.
We need a control for this experiment.
Too many variables.
96.5 KECO is the early morning show. Nathan Landry and you. And we're just trying to mentally, psychologically get you guys ready for winter storm whatever this weekend. For you to keep making money, that equipment and machinery has got to keep running, Landry. Your equipment and your machinery got to keep running, got to keep working. That means a busted hose, downtime, no good. American Hose and Supply. Get you back to work. American Hose and Supply, back to making money. American Hose and Supply, inside the Camrock building. Inside the Camrock building, next to Fred's Steakhouse. 225-9697 is the text line. 29 degrees today, 50. Tomorrow, less. The day after that, much less.
Keep chugging that coffee. The Brewer boys will be back with the early morning show in a couple of minutes.
Briley Baca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Every dollar you save for retirement has a silent partner, and it's your crazy Uncle Sam. He's waiting with his hand out, ready to take a chunk of your IRA, your 401k, and even your Social Security if you're not careful. But here's the truth. You can fight back. With the right strategy, you can keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket and out of Washington's. At Advanced Financial Strategies, we specialize in family wealth management, helping families in western Oklahoma cut down on future tax bills, maximize income, and keep control of their financial future. Don't wait for the IRS to decide how much of your retirement you get to keep. Call me, Briley Baca, a certified financial planner professional here in Clinton, at 323-6800 or visit our website, retirewithbaca.com. Advanced Financial Strategies, your money, your future, your choice.
They're expecting me to get whatever task done. To a farmer, a tractor, combine, gets them up and running. He's back in the field, makes some money. Guy in the oil field, their piece of equipment's running again. That makes some money. Solves that problem. I'm Brock Kalk, and my company is American Hose and Supply. We sell all types of industrial hose and fittings, oil field or agriculture. So if your farmer need a hose built, you can come in, we'll build it. You're oil field customer and need us to come out and see you, we'll come out and see you and take an order or pick up a hose, build it, bring it back to you. If we're competitive on price, we say we'll bring it to you, we'll do whatever it takes to get it to you, make life easier on you, or you can call us to solve a problem. Hey, can you get this? Why wouldn't you? American Hose and Supply, 2111 South Main, Elk City, Oklahoma, in Camrock Building next to Fred's.
Or call 303-1123. 303-1123.
Why wouldn't you?
Hello, Oklahoma. I think you are ready for better internet at a better price. Switch to Blue Peak. It's unexpectedly fast and locally rooted in red dirt and wide open spaces. You'll get fiber internet for 50% off for 3 months and free installation, plus a free modem and an Eero Wi-Fi router. Lock this offer in before it expires January 31st. Call 844-784-PEAK or visit mybluepeak.com and tell them Larry sent you.
We have a lot of patients that love that we kind of like to have fun.
I like to hear us singing together in the operatory, humming along. If you would like a serenade while you're getting treatment, we're your girls. But if you also want us to shut up, we will.
It's not so nerve-wracking for a lot of people.
We have a good time with our patients. Try to help put patients at ease, kind of distract on the fact that we're working in their mouth. We like to have a good day, and when you're around that type of atmosphere, usually it's kind of contagious. Others have a good time. When you're having a good time, others have a good time too.
I'm Dr. Jamie Cameron, Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics in Weatherford, catty corner to Walgreens. swdentalok.com. We're also on Facebook.
Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics, where we treat you like family and do life-changing dentistry.
"26 minutes after 7, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show." Nathan, Landry, you. Big Elk TV basketball continues today from the Rocky Clark Invitational in Washington. The Elkats and Big Elks both in tournament play today. Games determined by yesterday's results. So go to bigelktv.com to find out more. Paragon TV, we're just in tournament season here. Here's where we go. Bi-County Tournament in Merritt continues today. Merritt, Hammond, Cheyenne, Radin, Blair, Laverne, Sealing, Texoma, and Duke all in the mix. At the Tri-County Tournament in Altus, Leedy boys and girls continue tournament play. West Central Tournament at SWOSU rolls on with Commute, Arapahoe Butler, and Sentinel all competing today. And at the Cordell Tournament, Eric girls are back on the court as bracket play continues. Watch all these tournaments, ParagonTV.com, ParagonTV.com. 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. Oh, Landry, your crazy Uncle Sam wants a chunk of your retirement. Kick him out. Keep him out. Don't let him get his filthy hands all over your retirement. Advanced Financial Strategies can help. Advanced Financial Strategies, Brian Bacca, Briley Bacca, Bacca in Blacka. The website, retirewithbacca.com, retirewithbacca.com. They're really nice guys, and they're really smart guys. And they're just guys. They really are. You go talk to them in their office, they're just guys. Now, they're big.
They're
big
tall,
guys.
yeah.
So just be aware. Be ready for that.
Nathan, yesterday afternoon, evening, I watched about 25 minutes of a 37-minute David Payne Facebook Live talk.
Yeah, what did he say?
He was talking about weather. And he showed 4 or 5 different models, and he explained why it's difficult to, with pinpoint accuracy, forecast winter weather.
Yeah.
4 or 5 different models. Here's the American model. Here's the European model, or this kind of European model. Here's the Canadian model. And they all showed the snow and the sleet and the whatnot arriving at different times and different amounts, different parts of the state. 11 hours ago, David Payne put this on Facebook. I'm talking bread, toilet paper, and our winter storm. Live at 8 p.m. tonight. See you in 30. So I guess that was around 7:30. I'm talking bread, toilet paper, and our winter storm. See, you're right, Nathan. He probably doesn't know any more about weather than the guys on channels 4 and 5, but he has a lot of personality.
Yeah. That's where he makes his money.
That's why people like watching him and listening to him. You know, Channel 9, KWTV, updated the snow total, the possible snow totals for the weekend. Now it looks like this part of the state, western Oklahoma, central west, from really Altus up to northern, just above Roger Mills County, and going east, is in a 6 to 12 inch forecast area.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly 6 to 12 inches of snow totals over the weekend, isolated in the eastern part of the state, isolated 15 inches plus.
To show how this moves, yesterday at this time, we were in the 3 to 6 inch area.
Then it went to 4 to 8 inches.
Yep.
And now it's 6 to 12 inches.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. 2 days ago, pardon me.
Yes.
2 days ago, it was 3 to 6 inches. Yesterday morning, it was 4 to 8 inches. By last night, he changed it to 6 to 12 inches.
Now, I thought that the frozen precipitation might not start here until tomorrow late afternoon, early evening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, David Payne and Channel 9 is saying tomorrow morning, from tomorrow morning to noon, now there's a 20% chance of spotty ice and or sleet, which was not good. See, I really hope that tomorrow morning driving conditions are really good, because I have to drive tomorrow morning.
Well, yeah.
Like everybody else who has to drive.
But then what about tomorrow afternoon, though?
Well, from tomorrow morning until noon, there's a 20% chance of spotty ice and sleet, and then I don't know, Friday evening to midnight precipitation. I don't.
The good news is
Wait, but sleet and snow, so we might get some sleet.
the good news is, Landry, that's a nice shirt you're wearing.
Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I enjoy that. That's a nice shirt. Thank you for wearing that.
Well, you're welcome.
But let's get back to getting ready for the weather, okay? It's going to get really cold, which there are two dangerous things here. There's the ice and snow and sleet, and then there's the temperatures. It can snow at 30 degrees. Frankly, we could have ice at 30 degrees. But it's not going to get 30 degrees. It's going to be a lot colder than that. I'm looking at, let's see, today 50. Okay, today's going to be, get out and enjoy today. It's going to be the last mild day that we have for a while. Tomorrow, and a lot of tomorrow's high will depend on when stuff arrives, but I'm seeing mid-30s for the high tomorrow, okay? The high, mid-30s, that's what I'm seeing. Chance of precipitation, snow accumulation.
Are you looking at the National Weather Service?
Weather.gov, which I suppose is the National Weather
interesting.
Service.
So I've got the National Weather Service over here on my desktop is saying high tomorrow of 26.
Well, my phone says high of 37. So I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow's high is only going to be in the 30s. But then later, once we get into Saturday, when you wake up Saturday morning and it's going to be in single digits, and then Saturday afternoon, we're going to be in the teens. Sunday morning, rinse and repeat. Sunday morning around 0. Sunday afternoon in the teens. Okay? So we've got two issues here. We've got the snow and ice and sleet, which is dangerous to drive on and be in.
Mm-hmm.
Could cause power outages, particularly in southeast Oklahoma. Ice is much worse for that. So there's that issue. There's the ice and snow issue. But then there's the temperatures, and the temperatures are going to get really cold. And what I'm wondering about, there's so many things to consider. You've got your pipes, of course. We always, your car, your pipes, those things. That's why we're talking antifreeze. That's why we're talking leaving faucets dripping, opening cabinet doors, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, I predict today is going to be a big day for grocery sales.
I suspect you're right.
I think today is going to be massive. I don't think people are going to want to wait till tomorrow.
No, tomorrow the weather.
It's going to start rolling
nasty,
in. It's not going to get terrible, I don't think, at least early, but I don't think people are going to wait. I think yesterday, I was told by someone who went to a grocery supplier last night that it wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but it was more than you would normally expect to see.
And by the way, I think we'll know more tonight.
Yes, we'll know a lot more 5 to 6 o'clock.
The information will change. In his 37-minute Facebook presentation yesterday, David Payne said, we have all these different models, and so there's no way to know for sure. You have to factor in some of the models, and then you also, because he's lived here a long time and he's done this a long time, he has a sense of how things will go. But he said the storm that will bring all of the precipitation isn't even over the United States yet. It's still out in the Pacific Ocean. He said until it gets over the United States and is in the grid, over the United States landmass, it will be in the grid. Until then, it's going to be more challenging to predict. But once it's over the United States, it will be easier to predict. I presume that it's today, either already or it soon will be. And so tonight, if this is supposed to roll in tomorrow, possibly tomorrow, then I presume it's getting close.
Oh, it got to be here by now.
And so the information is going to change. David Payne keeps saying, now these totals, 6 to 12 inches, well, this will shift. This will change. And so tonight we will get updated information that will likely be more accurate than what we had last night and even this morning, because this morning's information is still what they were going with last night.
I can imagine that people are stocking up on salt, for one thing, to put on their sidewalks and whatnot. So you got salt. Landry and I were talking about this, and I wonder what our listeners think. I've got regular shovels. I don't have a snow shovel. Now, Landry, you've got a snow shovel that you bought 95 years ago.
It's been a while.
I
believe I got it at Woods.
Somebody I was married to last night was, we need a snow shovel. And I said, do you shovel? She said, no. So why do you care? I'm shoveler. I don't know why she cares. Anyway, so is it worth it? If you live in western Oklahoma and it only snows 2 days a year, is it worth it to go buy the snow shovel, but then you got to house it somewhere. You got to put it somewhere. The other 363 days a year you're not using it. So is it worth it to go buy specifically one of those scoop shovels? Is it worth it to go buy a snow shovel?
Since I have one, I feel free to comment.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience, it is my opinion that it's good to have one. Even if you only need it once a year, you might need it at your house, and then you might have a friend you want to help out.
Oh, Landry, by the way, I might need to borrow your snow shovel.
You stick it in the garage, you stick it in the storage building. It's there if you need it. And by the way, you can also use it to scoop leaves in the fall if you need to.
For fun and fall?
Not that I do that
but
much.
I can't use a regular shovel for that?
Just a tiny shovel?
Tiny? Well, it's not tiny.
That you dig holes with?
Well, yeah.
Oh, Nathan, one of these big, do you realize how large my snow shovel is? It is big.
Well, Landry, a lot of people don't know how big your snow shovel is,
Nathan,
but you tell me.
It is big. I would not even try to use a regular non-snow shovel to scoop snow.
Noble Outfitters. Atwood's just has everything. Look at these All Muds Taskmasters. These boots, these rubber boots, All Muds Taskmaster, starting at $104.99, but you can get 20% off. No, I'm sorry, $20 off. I read that wrong. It's not 20%. $20. That might come in handy. 3-pack of leather gloves, usually $19.99. Right now, $15.99. And Noble Outfitters. These are some good-looking work shirts. Men's weathered long-sleeve work shirt, usually $29.99. Right now, $24.99. Noble Outfitter stuff. Atwood's has got it. All outerwear and winter accessories, 25% off. But also all fall and winter fashion clothing, tops, hoodies, and flannels, 50% off. Atwood's, Ranch and Home Goods, Oak City, Clinton, Woodward, Altus.
You've probably gotten the same cold weather warnings that we have on our phones. You need to prepare for the weekend. I'm not saying go and buy every roll of toilet paper and every bit of milk you can find.
Jimmy Clark. Yeah, you're right.
You do need to be ready for the weekend because what they're saying is don't get out. It's going to be dangerously cold outside, so just don't get out over the weekend. Don't travel. Stay inside, but make sure you have, 96.5 KECO with you, and then, some food to eat and something to drink.
We'll keep going and talking about this, but right now I need to leave you with this thought from Chopper Dave, okay? The late, great Chopper Dave, who's still alive. But we call him the late, great because it's fun, okay? Chopper Dave says, it's going to be bad. How do you know? You know it's going to be bad when Mike Morgan has his bedazzled Homeland socks on.
We did the Veterans Monument in Oklahoma City. At the time we did it, they didn't want any names on it. They were just doing the different wars in bronze panels on granite. 20 years later, they decided they want all the veterans' names on the back of the monument. Well, there's no way to engrave it, so they wanted to put bronze names on there. And we said, you can't, that won't work well. They ended up finding someone that would put the bronze names on there, and then they started kind of popping off and everything. So then they called us to go in and see how we could clad it and get the names on it after the fact. So there's just things that come up in the granite industry where you have to investigate and figure out how to fix it or create it. Some things you just won't do, but, there's projects that are nice out there that not everybody will have a hand in, will want to have a hand. Willis Granite Products. Our website is willisgranite.com.
You got 5-6 tractors out there. You got a dozer, a traco, a grader, something like that. You go through a lot of oil in a season. You'll use a few hundred gallons in a season. So here at Camrock, we have the same specification oil as the other brand, where people think that they have to use that for a certain color on their tractors and stuff like that. But we have the same oil specifications as they do. Works just as well, does the same thing, lubes it just the same. Price comparison is, it's not even a comparison. We have a better price than anybody around on that type of oil. They can come in and talk to us, see what they want, or give us a call, and we can come out and see what they have, fill their tanks, set them tanks. That's what we've done here in the past. We've converted a lot of farmers over to our brand, our house brand of motor diesel oil. The price savings it's huge for them. We sell it to oil field companies also. They use it in frac pumps. And they're not happy, it, and it's working great for them.
Camrock is the name of the company. It's 2111 South Main, Elk City, south of Fred's Steakhouse.
The price savings it's huge for them.
Thank you just doesn't seem to be enough. There are lots of places to buy cars and lots of places to have them serviced. We are really humbled by the trust you placed in us at Barbara Dyson Ford last year. We don't take it for granted. You're the reason we had a terrific 2025. It was all because of you, and thank you for that. If you need us in 2026, we'll still be in the northeast part of Elk City and online at barberdysonford.net. We'd be honored to serve you this year.
My dad and I don't change our minds easily, but we really wanted better grades on our cotton. So a couple of years ago, we met with Keith and the team at Carson County Gin. I'm cotton farmer Spencer Smith, and my dad is Jimmy Smith. We liked what we heard and saw in that meeting. We liked it a lot. Keith Mixon said he wanted to earn our business, so we gave him a chance, and it paid off. The communication was great through the whole process. They contacted me on a regular basis. When I called them, someone always answered the phone. The cotton came out looking great. Their attention to detail got us a higher grade and a higher price. Turnaround time was excellent, but they made sure to do the job right to get us better, cleaner cotton. And then they helped us sell it for more money. Carson County Gin is located near White Deer, Texas, west of Pampa. You'll find them online if you Google them. Dad and I trust the team at Carson County Gin with our livelihood. They're the kind of people we want to do business with.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That was terrible.
18 minutes away from the top, Carter Electric. They're going to keep you electrified this weekend in this weather. Carter Electric, 225-2447. Little out of breath here, Landry. Carter Electric bringing you the forecast. Partly sunny today, high near 50. Southeast winds 5 to 10. So really quite a nice afternoon. It's going to hit about 50 and winds will be light with sun shining. Tonight, skies become mostly cloudy. Low drops to 22. Tomorrow, chance of snow showers before 9 a.m., then a chance of snow showers and freezing rain between 9 and 3. Then a chance of snow after 3. Cloudy, temperature falling to around 18 by 5 o'clock. About the time everybody gets off work tomorrow evening, it's going to be about 18 degrees. Northeast winds 15 to 25. And then looking ahead to tomorrow night, 90% chance of snow showers and sleet. Low, 5. Friday night's low, Saturday morning's low. Well, it's going to be 5 degrees about the time you wake up Saturday morning. Let's go ahead and look at Saturday proper. Snow showers possibly mixed with sleet, 100% chance. Becoming all snow after noon. High near 8. Saturday's high near 8. Saturday night, snow showers, 90% chance. And then Sunday, we're getting a lingering chance of snow showers early. Sunday's high 23. So Saturday looks to be the worst of it. Saturday, high near 8. Going to be super cold. And super cold, guys. Just with the snow coming in. How much are we going to get? Landry, tonight I'll feel confident about tomorrow's forecast. About tomorrow's snow total. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow night, I'll feel confident about Saturdays. I think you got to give it 24 hours.
I am looking at my Weather Underground app on my phone, and it shows something falling. Frozen precipitation from 8 o'clock tomorrow night until, go through the weekend, until the 7 o'clock hour Sunday morning. So from 8 o'clock tomorrow night until 7 o'clock Sunday morning, according to one weather app, frozen precipitation is likely to fall. In those several 36 hours from Friday night to Saturday night to Sunday morning. Yeah, that's about 36 hours.
So what is everybody stocking up on? Jimmy Clark, Landry, our resident farm expert, our ag expert, our just common sense expert, Jimmy Clark, had this to say, and he spread this to the entire office yesterday. He said, friendly reminder, you can't eat toilet paper, and your plumbing can't handle your anxiety. It's going to be cold for 72 hours. If you need 60 rolls of toilet paper for 2 days, please see a doctor instead of a cashier. In other words, please do not go crazy on the toilet paper.
Your plumbing
can't handle your anxiety. You can't eat your toilet paper. Your plumbing can't handle your anxiety. It's going to be cold for 72 hours. If you need 60 rolls of toilet paper for 2 days, please see a doctor instead of a cashier.
One of my concerns is that over the weekend, it's going to be so cold, can't go outside, going to run out of things to do inside. I'm afraid I'm just going to eat myself silly. I'm just going to want to eat.
You know what?
All the time.
If you've got enough food on hand, consider yourself blessed. Maybe you just need to count your blessings instead of complaining about it. Or if you want to remove the temptation, give away your food today.
But see, all that eating might lead to needing all that toilet paper.
So don't eat.
But I'll be hungry and bored. I'll be hungry and bored. Two of my least favorite things, Nathan. Hungry and bored.
Oh, come on, Landry. I know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be lecturing your children about your Cold War books. I know what you're going to do this weekend.
You know, I read them to sleep each night by reading a chapter from Cold War, Oklahoma.
You see this sad, pitiful antifreeze checker that I bought yesterday? I fear I wasted $4.73 on this.
I'm afraid you peaked.
See, because it's got these. When I saw these arrows flopping around, I thought, man, this is something you get inside a box of cereal.
Was there flopping?
Look at that. Do you have confidence in that?
I have more confidence in the weather forecast than I do in that flopping antifreeze tester.
Real disappointing, man. So back to this. Do I need to go buy a snow shovel somewhere? What are you stocking up on, listener? 225-9697. Is anybody buying anything extra for this? What precautions are you taking? Are you taping up doors and windows? Are you putting plastic over anything? What are you doing for your home? What are you buying? Are you buying anything?
Chopper Dave said, I go to sleep reading Landry's Cold War books. Wah, wah, wah.
That is precious. 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show.
Nothing quite as soothing as reading about the Cold War.
Landry and I were talking. Let's get off the weather for. I know it's the number one thing people want to do and hear and talk about right now is the weather. But we've been talking about it for 20 or 30 minutes. So let's just briefly. I just want to point something out, and I pointed this out to Landry, and he was just blown away at the brilliance of it. You've got the carnivore diet on one hand. Call it paleo, call it carnivore. People who just eat nothing but beef, chicken, pork, and fish. Okay? It's carnivore, Landry.
Carne.
Meat.
Carne means meat.
Right.
In Spanish. The Spanish word for beef or flesh is carne. Like carne asada.
So that's on one hand. You got the people who eat just nothing but meat. And then on the other hand, you've got vegetarians or vegans who who don't eat any meat. And yet both sides say they do it for health reasons. Do you realize that? Both sides do it for health reasons.
I only eat vegetables for health reasons. I only eat meat for health reasons.
Yes, they're complete opposites of each other, and yet they both do it for health reasons.
You know what? Different strokes for different folks.
Do they both work?
Does either do both?
I mean,
I know
it's kind of crazy.
I know people will eliminate something from a diet to lose weight. And I'm told that you can probably lose weight by eliminating something.
Uh-huh.
But long term, your body might actually suffer because, carbs. We've been told for a long time, carbs are the enemy. That led to the carnivore diet, the sugar buster diet, the hallelujah diet, the South Beach diet. Eliminate carbs if you just eliminate carbs. And I'm told you can lose weight by eliminating carbs, but I've heard that your body does actually need some carbs. And if you completely eliminate them over time, this is long term, you could have some adverse consequences.
Such as?
Death. Consumption. Gout. Can't help it.
I see where we're going here.
I don't know
specifics. I see.
Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I admit that. I'm just telling you what I've heard, what I've read. The body needs certain things.
I think Granny had it right. Okay? I think, and by the way, those old folks never worried. didn't worry much about what they ate. But our grandmother, who lived to be 92 years old, okay, and nearly all of her brothers and sisters did too.
And pretty healthy.
Yeah, she lived a very healthy life. She ate grease and eggs and bacon, and I mean, it's just what she said was, if you want to lose weight, you got to push your plate back.
Push your plate back.
Don't eat as much. How about that? Eat less, move more. Eat less, move more. Granny always said, and personally, Landry, this is Nathan's opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think the problem is what we eat, it's how much of it we eat. I think if you ate carbs or bacon or steak or vegetables or potatoes in moderation, you'll be okay.
All things in moderation.
I really do. I think that what we eat is not the big problem. It's how much of it we eat.
Are you suggesting that at least in America, many of us live in to excess? We eat to excess?
Yeah, we do. Now, let me back up. If you're eating processed foods, even a small amount of processed food is not good for you. So I recommend you not eating processed foods.
What are processed foods?
Stuff that you buy already ready to eat, generally speaking. If it's gone through a process, if it's got a bunch of preservatives in it, I mean, if it's got a long list of words that are difficult to pronounce, I mean, if it's heavy on consonants and short on vowels, that kind of description, that's a processed something. If you buy simple stuff, I heard somebody once say, don't buy processed foods, buy ingredients to make food. Just buy ingredients and make food, and you'll probably be okay. So processed food, that's no good. But generally speaking, all kinds of food, we're talking pastas, we're talking, Stanley Tucci eats pasta every day, and yet he works out. So pasta, carbs, potatoes, bread, beef, chicken, vegetables. If you just eat it all in moderation, vary your diet and don't load up. Don't eat. I think buffets are going to kill us all. Mm-hmm. Buffets are going to kill us all because the idea is, all right, I pay one amount and I can literally eat as much as I want to. And if you're like me and you go to a buffet and you pay the $8.99, as soon as you walk away, you feel guilty thinking, well, I could have eaten more. I could have gotten even more for my money.
I have to get my money's worth. Plus, I like food. It tastes good, so I just want to eat more.
One of our listeners said, that's why I eat them both, because like you said, they're both for the right health reasons. That's why I eat them both. I can't go wrong. I love greens. I love meat. Me too. I enjoy vegetables, but I really enjoy meats. One of our listeners said, I have never owned a snow shovel. I just use the regular shovels that I have. That's gotten me by.
Hey, if that works for you.
Is it easier? Is it easier to use a snow shovel?
It's 5 times the size.
But doesn't that make it heavier?
I would much rather use I've used both kinds, and I would much rather use a snow shovel.
Because?
It's a lot faster. You're more efficient. You can move more at a time, move more out of the way. You can scoot it. You can lift it more at a time. It's much more efficient. When I have snow, I reach for the snow shovel, not the traditional shovel I use to dig holes.
Well, yeah. I mean, because it's a snow shovel, right? And you've got it.
Right.
So you might as well use it for snow.
And it works well.
Morning, partly cloudy and 25. This is the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Aitho. The significant winter storm that's expected to impact western Oklahoma should begin Friday night and last throughout the weekend. Forecasters say Beckham, Custer, Ouachita, and Roger Mills counties, among others, could see some of the most severe conditions with hazardous travel, heavy snowfall, and dangerously cold temperatures. Elk City, Clinton, and Weatherford are all expected to be impacted. The storm is expected to begin Friday night into early Saturday morning with light and freezing drizzle and sleet. Light snow could begin developing late Friday, especially across Beckham, Roger Mills, and western Custer counties. Drivers should expect slick spots during the Friday evening commute, particularly on bridges and overpasses. Conditions are expected to worsen rapidly Friday night as precipitation becomes heavier. Heavy snow is forecasted to continue through much of Saturday, creating very difficult to near impossible travel at times. Current forecasts show widespread snowfall totals of 4 to 8 inches across much of western Oklahoma. Some isolated areas could see totals approaching or exceeding 10 inches if heavier snow bands develop. Snow is expected to fall steadily from Friday night through Saturday. While the Worse sleet and ice are expected farther southeast. Western Oklahoma is not completely in the clear. Light freezing drizzle and sleet Friday morning could create slick roads even before snow becomes the dominant precipitation type. Arctic air will arrive Friday morning and remain in place throughout the weekend. Temperatures are expected to drop below freezing Friday morning and stay there for several days. Overnight lows near zero are possible, with daytime highs only in the single digits and teens. Wind chills of 10 to 20 degrees below zero are expected, creating dangerous conditions for anyone spending time outdoors. Temperatures may not climb back above freezing until the middle of next week. A winter storm watch is in effect from Friday at noon through Sunday morning. An extreme cold watch is also in effect from midnight to noon on Saturday. Residents are urged to prepare now by limiting travel, protecting pets and livestock, and ensuring homes and vehicles are ready for prolonged winter weather. In state news, the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority says they're ready for the impending winter weather. Oklahoma News Network's Rex Oates has that.
OTA spokesperson Lisa Shear-Salim says they're putting chemicals out today and tomorrow to keep overpasses and road surfaces free of ice.
We use a magnesium chloride mix that helps us really try to keep the pavement free of ice.
You can keep up with current road conditions at okroads.org or download the Drive Oklahoma mobile app. I'm Rex Oates.
These stories and more on our Facebook page and website. Partly cloudy right now at 25. This has been the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Aitho.
3 minutes away from the top, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. If you use a lot of oil, then buy it in bulk and get it cheaper per unit anyway. But also, if you get it from Camrock, it's already cheaper. It's baked in. The house blend at Camrock, cheaper than the designer brands, but does the same thing. Camrock Supply next to Fred's Steakhouse in Oak City. One of our listeners said, at work, I get 30 to 40 unavailable phone calls, junk phone calls. How do you stop them? You got to keep blocking. When you get the call, you can go block it. Block that number. You can do that, right? Is that the best way to block spam?
Yeah. Go into your phone, block, contact.
Each one. I mean, it's annoying because you got to do each one. I'm looking at page 1 of the Penny News of Bradley 3 Ranch. The wide body sales coming up. Some tree trimmers, TLC rentals, weddings, big and small events, parties, construction, agricultural, oil field. Pop and Sons Insulation. Boy, you're going to need some insulation this weekend, aren't you? WWJ Roll-Offs. They got dumpsters. And look at this big estate sale. January 23 and 24. January 23 and 24. Friday 9 to 5. Saturday 9 to 4 at 4227 West 3rd in Elk City, the living estate of Esther Caldwell. That's S&S Estate Sales. Latest Penny News is out. Go get a copy.
7:58. In only 2 minutes, it will be 8 o'clock. And then what will we do? I tell you what we'll do. Probably go buy some milk. A little bit of toilet paper, enough food to get us through the weekend. That's really all we need, Nathan. All we need is all we need. Just enough to get us through the weekend. Don't buy all the toilet paper. Don't buy all the milk.
And then go resell it. Do not create scarcity and then jack up the price and go resell it.
I think I may have the world's worst toilet paper that I still have from the early COVID
Did
days.
you? Did you keep it?
It is awful. And I have it in my trophy case, I think, or in the bathroom or something.
Vegetarians and carnivores eat what they eat for roughly the same reasons. That just tickled me.
Did we just uncover a universal truth?
Uh-huh. ATT Active Armor app blocks them, the spam calls. ATT Active Armor. Great show. Hope you two have a great day. Thank you. Stay warm. Appreciate it. 96.5 KECO in Elk City. Remember, KECO loves you.